bitches! Yo. Good morning, Angela Yee.
Good morning, DJ Envy.
Good morning, Charlagmane Tha God. Peace to the planet. It's Thursday! I don't know where nobody's at. What's going on today?
I'm right here.
Huh?
I'm right here. You know what? Today, it was really bad traffic. It's raining, blah, 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 so I think it was a little rough.
Yeah, it's one of those days where everybody looks like their period's on because we all got on sweatsuits.
We all have on sweats today.
Yeah. When you see everybody in the room with sweatsuits, everybody's period is on simultaneously.
Charlagmane has no sneakers on.
I never wear no sneakers. This is my house. I'm comfortable.
All right.
I'm comfortable. What you did yesterday, buddy?
Well, okay, so yesterday, you know, Jeezy has an album coming out.
Yes, he does. Listen, first of all, salute to Jeezy. He never lets me down. He's a GOAT in my opinion. And all the records that he's put out, especially Holy Ghost, fire.
Right. Well, we were listening to the album, but it was supposed to start at 3:30. They were like, okay, from 3:30 to 7, we're going to do this round table. And it was, you know, some very prominent people, journalists. And guess what time it started?
Today.
Basically, 8:30.
That sounds about right.
8:30. So we were there, and I mean, you know, they kept us, made sure we had drinks, everything, but...
Listen, some stereotypes aren't true, but the stereotype of rappers being late, that usually is true. I'm surprised.
The album sounds great, though. Have you heard the whole thing?
No, I haven't heard the whole thing, but Jeezy never lets us down. I mean, one thing about Jeezy, he takes a while between albums, but it's always worth the wait.
Yeah, he talked about that too, and he talked about he showed us a video. We're the first people to see it, and it's the song he did with Future, and he filmed it in St. Thomas. He talked about being in St. Thomas and everything, so it was a very interesting night.
He's a GOAT, man. He's a GOAT to me.
What'd you do?
What did I do yesterday? Yesterday was a long day for me. I was doing a lot of running around. I was hanging out with my dog, Killer Mike, last night. Nothing. Just hanging out. Me, my man Killer Mike, my man Andrew Schultz. We didn't do much.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, we have a very busy day today.
Yes, we're going to Delaware.
We are going to Delaware, yes.
Salute to everybody that listens to us on KISS 101.7 in Wilmington, Delaware. And I'm going to tell you how much of a fat ass I am. I Googled to see if there's a Chick-fil-A in Delaware.
Why is it that everywhere we go, all you want is Chick-fil-A? Why not eat something that is, you know, a nice local restaurant?
Hey, I'm from South Carolina, okay? One thing that they don't have an abundance of here up north is Chick-fil-A. So whenever I can get my hands on some Chick-fil-A, I'm going to get me that
There's
number one with cheese.
There's a Chick-fil-A right near where you live, and you just don't go to it.
I don't.
But when we go out of town, you want to go to Chick-fil-A.
Absolutely.
It makes no sense.
I'm going.
Hey, Envy.
Hey, guys.
You look like a baby that just woke up from his nap.
I did just wake up from my nap.
Hey,
where were you?
I put a picture of you on Instagram yesterday that shows how light-skinned guys take naps. You look ridiculous.
With sunglasses. I had on Wiz Khalifa sunglasses. I didn't have that on.
You had Amber Rose's sunglasses.
That was Wiz Khalifa
Amber Rose's sunglasses.
Wiz Khalifa.
Amber Rose.
All right.
Well, people it's Throwback Thursday?
Just so you know, it's not Friday, so y'all need to stop acting like it's throwaway day.
No, it's Throwback Thursday, and Twister will be joining us.
Twister
So
from Chi-Town.
Can you talk like Twister?
I knew you were going to do that.
Not right now. Give me a minute. I just started sipping some green tea. My lips aren't that moist yet. Give me a second. Okay.
He's all in.
Give me a second.
What about you, Yee? Can you talk like Twister?
No.
Try.
I can't.
Stop the music. Try.
Twister broke a Guinness World Record.
Let me tell you why Envy's doing this, because he wants us to ask him so he can do it.
No, I can't do it.
That's the reason why you're doing it.
I nowhere near can do it.
All right, go back to sleep. Let's start the show. Twister will be here for Throwback Thursday.
Also, we have Ask Yee. We got front page news. What are we talking about, Yee?
We are going to talk about Ferguson. Finally, a night of peace somewhat. I'll tell you what's going on there because, you know, we've been updating you. And then I'll tell you how a relationship was ruined by a crotch shot that was accidentally not blurred out.
Okay. All right, we'll get into all that when we come back. Keep it locked. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning. Boom, 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 boom. Morning, everybody. It's DJ MB, Angela Yee, Charlagmane Tha God. We are the Breakfast Club. Let's get into some front page news. Now, in sports, Kevin Durant was off his, 265 to 285 million to leave Nike and join Under Armour. Did he? Did he leave? No, Nike can match.
Nike needs to match that. Kevin Durant is going to be a star for years to come in the NBA.
Right.
The league is his. Once LeBron finishes what he's doing, Nike should match that.
But let me ask you a question. If Nike didn't match it, would you leave Nike?
I ain't never heard of no Under Armour sneakers, dog. I'm just saying, you know.
There's really no other sneaker except for Nike when it comes to anything.
Yeah, I've never seen no Under Armour sneakers, but, you know.
The only other sneaker that did halfway well, I think, was Reebok with the Iverson. Other than that, there hasn't been any sneaker. I mean, you look at Kobe. Kobe was with, Adidas at first. He went to Nike.
Yeah, $230 million. I don't see how you turn that down on any level.
Derrick Rose, you ever wore any of his sneakers?
I've wore the Derrick Rose Adidas. I have. Absolutely.
Okay. Have you ever wore the Kobe Bryant Adidas?
Kobe Bryant didn't have Adidas. Well, I don't know. I never seen Kobe Bryant Adidas.
He was Adidas first.
I seen the Nikes. Nikes is dope.
Yeah, exactly, Nikes. Yeah. I can't think of anything else besides Nike or Jordan that
Reebok pumps.
looks good.
Pumps was tough. Pumps was tough. I had the Shaqs back in the day. I had Grand Hill Felines.
You had 5411s.
What?
That's the bird sneakers.
I had Grand Hill Felines. Okay. There's been other basketball shoes.
Yeah, but nobody has sold like Nike. Nike does the best campaigning. They have the best designers.
And they got them J's.
They got them
J's, though.
Now let's talk about Ferguson. What's going on in Ferguson?
Right, well, the Attorney General, Eric Holder, was there yesterday. He's reassuring people in Ferguson about the investigation into Michael Brown's death. He said he understands why many black Americans do not trust the police. He said he was repeatedly stopped by officers who targeted him because of his race, and he talks about the impact that had on him, how humiliating it was for him, and how angry he used to be when he would get stopped all the time. Now, in nearby Clayton, that's where a grand jury is starting to hear evidence to determine whether the officer, Darren Wilson, should be charged in Brown's death.
Yes.
So.
And it was a night of peace last night in Ferguson, right?
Well, it's just a little bit better than it has been. There were 6 arrests.
You know why? Eric Holder showed up, the Attorney General, and them punk-ass police in Ferguson decided to not violate people's constitutional rights for one night because Eric Holder was there.
But other things are still being exposed. You know, an officer got suspended for pointing a semi-automatic assault rifle at demonstrators.
He looked crazy.
And threatened to kill one of them, and that got posted.
Crazy.
Yeah, he looked crazy.
And it wasn't even protesters, it was just the media.
Listen, that is a violation of constitutional rights. Excessive force like that, pointing a gun at somebody and saying, I'll blow your head off, I'll kill you.
Semi-automatic and I'll kill you.
Then there was also a white woman carrying a sign calling for justice for Officer Darren Wilson, who's the cop that shot 18-year-old Brown. She was walking among the black protesters for about 10 minutes, and the cops had to surround her and rush her from the scene because people started taunting her and yelling.
She's about to get world started.
At her.
That's crazy.
And then the police yesterday in St. Louis released cell phone footage of the shooting of Kajimi Powell, a 25-year-old black man that was killed on Tuesday. And the video footage that they released does not go with the story that they put out there. So that's a whole nother thing.
What part?
Well, so according to their story, they said Powell stole drinks and donuts from a shop, and that's when the police showed up. And another woman said he was acting erratically and had a knife in his pocket.
That's the young man who had the knife.
Yeah. So 2 officers responded to the calls, and you see that on the cell phone video. When they got out of the vehicle,
he approached them.
Powell walked in the direction yelling, telling them to shoot him already. Now, they said that they shot him when he was within 3 or 4 feet, but when you see the video footage, he was not anywhere near as close as they reported. They also said he had a knife in an overhand grip, but when you see the video footage, his hands were at his side, and the officer started shooting him.
Now listen, I'm going to tell you something. The officer's job is to protect and serve, right? So you have to serve the needs of the public. I didn't know that if the guy asked you to shoot him, you can shoot him.
No, you can't shoot him. Who told you that?
People are saying, why can't you use a taser in a situation like that?
I mean, they didn't have time to get it. That was death by suicide. He wanted to die.
That's what I'm saying. They served him. He asked for something, and they gave him what he asked for. I don't understand that.
And he approached the cops. It was aggressively, but they could have.
But they said in the video footage, his hands was not raised. He did not have his with the knife in his hand or nothing like that, and he wasn't anywhere near as close as they said he was.
Last thing I'm telling somebody that got a gun pointed at me is shoot me.
You're right.
Okay, because that person may just shoot you.
Yeah, and they did.
Yes, they did.
Sad story. All right, and that's front page news. Tell them why you're mad. 800-585-1051. If you're upset, you need to vent. Call us right now. Maybe somebody pissed you off. Maybe you're having a bad morning. Whatever it may be. Call us right now. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning.
Hey, yo, this is Mad Rapper. Good morning, yo, for real. I'm gonna tell you why I'm mad. For real, man. Hey, yo, my girl keep coming home smelling like Polo Cologne. So, like, that ain't for girls. Like, I know something's going on, for real. Like, I'm heated about that. And now I need y'all to tell me why y'all mad. Why you mad? On the Breakfast Club, for real.
Bruce, tell them why you mad, man.
Hey, I'm mad because the whole situation with the police brutality that's been going on in the U.S. My family's in law enforcement. I'm right now, going to school, trying to be an NYPD officer myself. I know their training programs. I know exactly what they do. And this excessive force is just ridiculous. Once they pull out their weapon, they train to kill. They train to shoot straight for the torso and the person's life. That being said, that's the last resort that they have to do is take out their weapon. They have so much things in their arsenal that they can use. They have mace that can go 30 yards. They have tasers that can go 20 yards to catch somebody. They have batons. They have cuffs. And not only that, they usually about 200 pounds and can take out some guys twice their size. So for any officer to take out their gun, automatically is an intent to, is to kill. It's to end the life. There's no, I'm going to shoot them in the leg. They're not trained for that. They're instinctively trained
shoot to kill.
hit the torso. So
they're trained to hit the torso because the torso is the biggest part of the body, sir. They can't. It's harder to shoot an arm or a leg. If you ever went to the range, you would see that the biggest part of your body is the chest area, so that's what they aim for.
Yeah, I didn't know that cops were supposed to shoot you in the torso. I thought they were supposed to.
They're trained, like you said, they're trained to shoot it when they shoot. When they pull out their gun, they shoot to kill.
You gotta remember, they're hours. You know, we're talking about days and days in the shooting range, just train clip after clip, straight to the torso, straight to the torso.
Right.
You know,
with all that said, a lot of constitutional rights are being violated because it is a lot of excessive force.
You ever try to shoot, if you ever go to the range, you try to shoot an arm or try to shoot a leg, it's very hard. So they're trained to shoot the biggest part of your body, which is usually your chest area. So that's what they're trained to shoot. Tell them why you're mad. 800-585-1051. You're upset. You need to vent. Call us right now. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning.
Hey, yo, good morning. Yo, this is the mad rapper, son, for real. I'm mad, and I stay mad. I stay angry. I stay heated. I stay pissed off. Tell them why you mad. Breakfast Club, let's go.
Hello, who's this?
This is Dwayne Reed. How y'all doing, everybody?
Dwayne Reed.
You swear you're a drugstore. You want to be a pharmacy so bad.
What's up,
No, man. I don't have nothing to be mad about.
That's a good thing, sir.
So you're mad because you're not mad.
Yeah.
Just go on Twitter. I'm sure they're mad about something today. Yesterday they was mad about child support.
Whoa. Keep that on the wraps.
All right, sir.
All right,
All
man.
right, so have a good day.
Tell them why you mad, bro.
Man, Envy, I'm mad, man, because all these dumb people is doing this ice bucket challenge, man.
These dumb guys up here did
donated.
Nah, we donated. I did the ice bucket
No,
challenge.
I'm not saying you guys all like the superstars that, got the money, man. I see a lot of other people on Instagram and all that, nondescript people just doing it just for the show.
I think the fact that it's for ALS is kind of getting lost in translation. People think it's just like the fire challenge or something. Like everybody's just doing it to have an Instagram video.
Yeah, exactly. And it's like show now. It's not even a game, man. That's not even a joke.
I saw the camel toe challenge last night for cervix cancer.
I see somebody posted that too.
What cancer?
Cervix. What I said. Have a good day, sir.
Tell them why you're mad. 800-585-1051. We do it each and every morning. Now, Yee.
Yes.
We got rumors coming up.
Yes, and find out why one of Pharrell's friends are suing him. Also, Nick Cannon and Mariah Carey, some details on what's going on. Apparently, they really, for real, are getting divorced. And I'll tell you what was the beginning of the end of their relationship.
Oh, boy. All right. We'll get into all that when we come back. Also, it's Throwback Thursday, so Twister will be joining us, all right? It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning.
Turn us on. Turn us on, damn
Shut
it.
up. Turn
on.
Shut up.
We love to be turned on. We love to be two on. What does two on mean? Hi?
Two girls
Really?
on one.
And you didn't figure that out?
Hell no. I got to start paying attention to the music
Absolutely.
that we play.
Morning, everybody. It's DJ Envy, Angela Yee, Charlagmane Tha God. We are the Breakfast Club. Now let's get to the rumors. Nick Cannon, well, he's, they might be talking divorce.
Listen up. This just in. All the guys. The Rumor Report. Guys. With Angela Yee.
It's the Rumor Report.
The Breakfast Club.
Well, the writing is on the wall. Now, apparently, Nick Cannon and Mariah Carey, as we told you yesterday, have not been living together for months. They're saying that divorce lawyers have already been negotiating a property settlement and custody agreement. The divorce is a done deal, so that is what the alleged word around town is.
That's sad.
I don't care.
Now
Nick Cannon still won.
The beginning of the end, however, was when Nick Cannon did this interview and he talked about 5 celebrities that he slept with.
Right here. Christina Milian, Nicole Scherzinger, these are people that people already know. Salita Ebanks. What's another one that's just easy that everybody already knows? Oh, Kim Kardashian. There's been a lot of people since me.
Yeah, that probably could have been the beginning of the end.
Yeah, they was a little disrespectful. Well, he was, yeah.
You can't lump in your wife with the rest of those young ladies. You know, I would be a little offended if I was Mariah's poom poom.
They said Mariah was really mad about the Kim Kardashian one. For some reason, more mad about that than any of the others.
I wish we had asked that question. Shout out to Big Boy.
Then they said it got even worse because Nick Cannon went on Howard Stern and talked about how Mariah didn't give it up to him before they got married, and she went crazy. So apparently Mariah feels like Nick has abandoned her by taking every gig that's on the table when they don't even need the money. But he feels like his work ethic, he's made $75 million since 2011 for the family.
Yeesh.
And she should appreciate that, okay? Nick Cannon feels like Mariah surrounds herself with yes and it when he dares to disagree with her. They said she also gives him a list of chores, and if he doesn't do the chores, she yells at him.
He's on punishment? What the hell is going on?
You can't give no
over there?
grown-ass man no chores now. Don't even say what you mean, chores.
Not a man that's bringing in $75 million, and you haven't turned the record since 19-something.
Hey,
When Mariah was on the Breakfast Club, things seemed a little bit shaky up here, too. All right, we asked her about Valentine's Day. Here was her response.
What does Mariah expect for Valentine's? What does Nick have to do for you?
Valentine's Day
He's not
reminds
going to
me
be
of Mariah.
home from what I hear now.
From what you hear.
No. The schedule, darling, the schedule.
Oh, okay, all right.
And then we asked about a children's book, and here was her response. And you have a children's book coming out also based on...
Oh, Nick released a press release, but I have not agreed to those terms.
Do you and Nick live together?
We live together. No, Nick jumps the gun. He jumps the gun, and that's all I'm going to say. I'm not ready to talk about any baby's books or anything like that. Nick and myself need to sit down and work out detail and line by line each thing we're doing.
It's a
Well,
wrap.
have you seen Nick?
It's definitely a wrap for them.
And then I saw Nick Cannon that weekend. It was Valentine's Day week. It was All-Star weekend. And we had to do an event together. And he was like, I'm not talking to you because of that interview with Mariah the day before.
Yeah, they're apart.
Hold your head, Nick. You still won in my book.
They still got them babies.
Who from our generation can say they married Mariah Carey, shot her club up, had 2 babies from her? Round of applause, Nick Cannon.
Killer time.
He did not have twins.
Do you listen?
Yes, I did.
You didn't listen to nothing I said.
I didn't listen.
I know.
All right, well, that is your rumor report. I'm Angela Yee.
Nick, you need to swing on Envy next time you see him. You heard what he just said?
What did I say?
You heard what you just said.
I didn't say nothing.
What if they would have asked Mariah, who's 5 celebrity guys you slept with? Sheesh. Now that's an inappropriate question.
Absolutely.
But Mariah has this.
It's a great question, actually.
Mariah has this whole thing about her where she's a diva. She doesn't want people to know certain things or look at her a certain type of way.
FYI, that's a great question. I think that's a question that we need to ask every artist that comes up here now. Whether they choose to answer it or not, that's on them.
Okay.
But that's a great question.
Alrighty. Well, thank you for those rumors, Yee. Now, it is Thursday, so it's Throwback Thursday. And Twister will be joining us coming up in a little bit. All right, so keep it locked. We'll be kicking it with Twister. Also, front page news.
P-I-M-P-ology.
And in front page news, we'll give you all the details on Ferguson. So don't go anywhere. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning. Chris Brown, loyal. Morning, everybody. It's DJ Envy, Angela Yee, Charlagmane Tha God. We are the Breakfast Club. Let's get in some front page news.
First of all, can we talk about how Angela Yee lied about what 2 on meant?
She definitely lied.
2 on meaning to, like, turn up. She talked about it meant when you with 2 girls. What the hell is she talking about?
Where'd you get that from anyway?
Oh. Huh?
Where'd you get that from?
I just made it up.
She be 2 on.
All right, now let's get some front page news. Kevin Durant was offered $265 to $285 million to leave Nike and join Under Armour.
Okay.
All right.
I don't know how to feel about that. I want to hate right now.
I like Under Armour gear.
Under Armour has exploded.
I have a lot of Under Armour workout gear. I really like it a lot.
They have exploded like I don't know why.
I don't want to hear about that man making all that money. I'm happy for him, though.
Hater.
Yes,
now let's
I
talk
am.
about Ferguson.
Okay, yes. So the Attorney General Eric Holder actually showed up and he was talking about the investigation into Michael Brown's death. He said he understands why many black Americans do not trust the police. He says he was repeatedly stopped by officers who targeted him because of his race growing up. And he talked about how humiliating it was for him and how angry he was and the impact it had on him in his life. Now, a judge is hearing evidence to determine whether the officer, Darren Wilson, should be charged in Brown's death.
Absolutely, he should.
Right. So, people have issues with the prosecutor in the situation as well. The prosecutor has a lot of ties with the police department. He actually wanted to be a police officer at one point, and so some people are feeling like, how is this even going to be fair at all, period? But the prosecutor is saying he has no problem being objective.
And last night was fairly peaceful in Ferguson, right?
Yes.
Well, there was only 6 arrests, but there's still a lot of little things happening. But for the most part, they said that a lot of community leaders have calmed the situation down and made everybody...
No, Eric Holder showed up. And them punk ass police in Ferguson decided to not violate people's constitutional rights for one night because Eric Holder was there. That's why.
Well, we're going to see what happens with this investigation. But like I was saying with the prosecutor, who, by the way, of course, is white, he has his father, his mother, his brother, uncle, and cousin all worked for the St. Louis Police Department. His father was killed while responding to a call involving a black suspect. So they don't feel like it will be fair.
There's no doubt in my mind they're going to put charges on, what's his name? Darren Wilson. Mm-hmm. There's no doubt in my mind.
All right, we'll see.
He will be charged and arrested.
Now, also, someone's crotch was not blurred on TV. What was that about, you?
Yeah, so this woman is actually suing VH1. Now, I don't know if you watched the show Dating Naked, but a star of the show says in a lawsuit that she was repeatedly promised that her private parts would be blurred out, but there was one uncensored crotch shot during one of the episodes, and she said that it actually ruined her relationship. She had just started dating a new guy.
Well, go get some vaginal rejuvenation then. If your vagina ruins your relationship, that means your vagina looks terrible.
She said the man never called her again after the show aired. She said, I would have hoped we could have had a long-term relationship. He was employed, Jewish, in his 30s, and that's pretty much ideal.
If you see a pretty vagina on TV, the first thing you're going to do is be inside of it. So something's clearly wrong with your vagina, okay? Go get some vaginal rejuvenation. What's that stuff you're using?
Oh, yeah, you can go get some vaginal,
There you go.
rejuvenation.
Refurbish that vagina, boo.
And
you know
I heard they have butt rejuvenation for men now.
Pimp your vagina, boo. Okay?
You guys go too far. All right. And that's front page news. Now, when we come back, it's Throwback Thursday. And Twister will be joining us.
Twister.
From
Chicago.
Yep. So we'll kick it with Twister when we come back. Don't go anywhere. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning. So there you go. There's Childish Gambino.
I told y'all we played Childish Gambino 3005.
That was the first time we ever played it in the morning.
BS. So I just made that up?
Yes.
Yeah, you've spoken into existence.
Whatever.
Absolutely. All right, when we come back, Twister will be joining us. It's Throwback Thursday, so don't go anywhere. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning. That was 0 to 100, the boy Drake. Morning, everybody. It's DJ Envy, Angela Yee, Charlagmane Tha God. We are the Breakfast Club. And it's Throwback Thursday. We have a special guest in the building.
That's right.
Now, this guy is probably one of the fastest, clearest lyricists in the game.
Twister.
Ladies and gentlemen, Twister. Good morning, sir.
So you broke the world record for fastest rapper. Does that still stand?
It's been broke like about 10 years later or something like that.
Really?
I forgot the cat's name, but somebody finally came along, but it's cool now.
He had more than 598 syllables in 55 seconds?
That's a lot.
Yes.
Trust me, that's a lot.
Yes.
Did you still do that now?
Close.
Yeah. Because of that, though, when you first started, people thought you were like a novelty act.
Yeah, you know, when I first came out, I just think probably a little too early for my time. Everybody was like, slow down, you rapping too fast, slow down. You know, so they just eventually grew into it. You know?
Was the fast flow originated in Chicago? 'Cause I know it was always like a little beef behind that because Bone felt like they originated it.
I think it was a little bit of everywhere, you know, because even though you had Bone, you still had people like Jay with the originators joint.
Das Effects.
Das Effects. You know, you had Poor Righteous Teachers. You know, you had different people that, to me, in their own way, helped pioneer the style.
Did you and Bone get through y'all little situation? Because y'all had beef at one point. They was making diss records saying you took their style and...
Yeah, we was going at it at one point. I think, you know, we was all young, you know, just trying to own that style, you know. So, I think when we first made our real good connection was, when we shot the video for Spit Your Game. You know, when we shot the video, me and Crazy got a chance to chop it up, you know, bury the hatchet about a lot of stuff and talk about doing records.
Did y'all have real beef there? Y'all wasn't really beefing over a flow, was you?
Man, you'd be surprised. that fast flow, we wanted to own it.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? So people was upset if you hear somebody else do that style. It's like, yeah, we was on it.
How long does it take you to write a song with all those
And how do
syllables?
you write? Do you write fast in your mind? Like in your mind? Like when you're writing?
It's kind of, yeah, sometimes like I do think of lyrics like that because I've been doing it so long. But for me, it's always different. Sometimes I might get the beat, and depending on my mood, it might take me a whole day to write a song, and I might write it down line for line. Some days I might just be feeling it, and I might not write a bar. I might just go in there and start spitting, and I'm through with the song in 20 minutes. So it's just different all the time.
So today, what was your biggest record that you put out?
To me, Slow Jam.
With Kanye West.
Yeah.
Now, I always wondered, it seems like Kanye helped with that project, and then he kind of just like disintegrated. I didn't see you guys working too much. Was there a beef? Was there a problem? Or?
No, I think both of us just, I think we started out one way, but I think we just started to go into our own lane musically. You know, he went his way musically, and I just went in my lane. I just think we just had two different styles, two different mind states. You know, we just grew apart musically.
Y'all still got a relationship, you and Kanye?
I haven't talked to him recently, but every time we have a conversation, we always chop it up. There's always good vibes, good spirits.
Now, what kind of advice are you giving Chief Keef? I know he's on the new album, Dark Horse.
Yeah.
And you said that's kind of like your little brother.
Yeah,
so what kind of things, when you sit down with him and talk to him, you tell him?
I don't really try to school them. You know, a lot of these cats, they into what they into, and they, you know, they feeling themselves. So I think what I try to do is just show that positive that positive energy and lead by example. You know, when I come around and they catch my vibe, they be like, man, he's still here. He been doing it all this time. He don't act like this or do this. He just be turned up having fun, you know, doing this thing. So I think, you know, I try to lead by example in that way. And I think they do pay attention to it.
Do you still live in Chicago?
Yeah.
Oh, man, round of applause to you for still being alive, living out there.
Yeah, man.
Chicago rough, man.
It's rough, man. You just got to know how to move and stay out of trouble.
Absolutely. Now, why didn't the Rockefeller situation work? Because there was rumors that you were supposed to sign with the Rock at one point.
I was on Atlantic Records at the time. You know, I was into a solid contract, you know, so it wasn't a situation where I could just up and leave. But Jay did, you know, we did talk, and he said, man, I'm going to go over there, you know, talk to the head over there and see if we can come up with a situation so you can come over here. So we just started representing early. You know how we do, you know, we vibing with each other, we just go. So we was repping early, but just on the business end, it couldn't all the way happen the way we wanted it to. So, and
it seemed like you had a relationship with Jay. Like most of the artists seemed like they had a relationship with Dame, but it seemed like you and Jay had an actual relationship. It
was actually both of them. You know, me and Jay was cool, but definitely Dame too. You know, I definitely had a vibe with him, and you know, he felt my music. He was the one that pulled me in to do the Champion song. So, you know, me and him always had a special relationship. The same way me and Jay. You know, he always felt like I deserved it. Like when he first talked to me, he was like, man, I've been seeing you do your thing for a long time. You deserve it. So, you know, if you need some help from me, it's whatever.
All right, well, Twister's in the building, so let's get on a Twister mini mix. Let me know your favorite Twister verse or Twister joint. 800-585-1051. Hit us up right now. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning. That was a little Twister mini mix. Good morning, everybody. It's DJ Envy, Angela Yee, Charlagmane Tha God. We are the Breakfast Club. Twister's in the building.
Why were you only on the album version of Is That Your Chick?
I don't know. You know, that's a good question.
Did you record that before it hit the radio or after or what?
I recorded it before it hit the radio. You know, it's a few instances sometime where things may work out business-wise where you can't put a certain song on the album. You might have to save it for a bonus version or overseas version. So I don't know what was going on, like, business-wise at the time, but I would have loved to have made that original version.
Did you hate on the radio and be like, oh, I'm on this, and turn it up and then be like, what happened?
Yeah, you know, I was like, yeah, I'm on this record right here. You know, you play it for the homies.
Yeah.
You know, you turn up and then Bleak came on, you be like, you know what I'm saying? So
they took me off of Bleak.
He snapped though, that's my homie.
Do you remember the point in your career when people started respecting you for your lyrics?
Yeah, I think it was different times, but maybe around the time when I did the Is This the End joint, people start really paying attention.
At least it means you're on the radar, though, if people are saying stuff about you.
Yeah.
I guess.
Yeah, they always got something to say, you know.
Now, when you record, do you punch in? Or you be going 16 bars straight or what?
Yeah, I punch in. Okay. See, the way I do it, like, sometimes you might want to capture that whole moment. So, like, no punch-ins, you know, and you just go. But then sometimes you like in a perfectionist mode. I think that's what I do a lot. So even though I can keep it up, like I might go line for line or 2 lines and like really listen to it and make sure it sounds perfect and then come in with that next bar. So when I punch in, it's not for the sake of like I messed up, so let me go again. It's really just me perfecting these lines.
Did you always rap like that, even from the beginning?
No, slow. You know, I was, you know, just spitting it slow, you know.
He's looking uncomfortable when you're moving slow.
That's not what now yet. I do be uncomfortable rapping slow sometimes. Every time I try to do a slow flow, I'm like, damn.
You said Diddy told you should rhyme a little slower sometimes.
Yeah.
What the hell Diddy can tell somebody about rapping?
He really, like, the thing he told me that to me that made Is This the End so dope was he told me to write it like a movie. Like, you know, he said straight off top, he was like, I don't think of this like no regular rap. He's like, think of the video, think of a movie. So when I'm writing that song, the whole time I was writing it, eyes closed, just in the zone. And then Jay, when he heard it, and then I think I saw them somewhere together, and he was looking at me, he was like, you was high when you wrote that, wasn't you? Real high.
But you also said that Diddy said people want to be able to sing along to the lyrics, and sometimes you're like, okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, that's to me advice taken from a person that knows how to make a hit. You know, a lot of times me doing what I do will get so caught up in my style that I forget that sometimes people don't just want to be marveled about, oh, what is he saying? They want to actually go along.
Sing a rap to it, right?
So, you know, I slow it down on purpose every once.
Well, we're going to make you spit.
We're going to see if you still got it, man. We'll see if that fast flow slows down as you become an OG out here.
I don't even remember them. I style it with the Calic glory. Others got invalid stories. All these other rappers bore me. They say, Twister, won't you take this to your laboratory? No one's in your category. Talk about your swagger for me. Nobody f***ing with Twister. I be having a feeling irrelevant, and I be killing them off on my elegance. I am a scorpion, I am an elephant. Fill them with venom, and then I'm a stump on my fist with oblivion. I am a million, I am a trillion, I'm a gazillion, I am a, what? Hit him in the body with a millimeter because I gotta put him in the dirt. Put him in the middle with the money because I know I gotta get it because I know I gotta work. Relevant since 91 when they come on longevity. I am the first, and when they become a traveling with it, their bodies are rappers, and I am the hearse.
Damn it, man.
Now you go, Charlamagne.
Yo, you see me in the streets, I'm walking. I keep talking and I'm dropping.
Ladies and gentlemen, Twister, we appreciate you joining us this morning.
Yes, Dark Horse in stores now.
Dark Horse in stores now. Make sure you get it. It's the Breakfast Club. Twister. Morning, everybody. It's DJ MV, Angela Yee, Charlagmane Tha God. We are the Breakfast Club. Now, let's get to the rumors. Mama knows. Well, she talks on J&B's relationship.
Listen up. It's just in. All the guys. The rumor report. Guys. With Angela Yee. It's the rumor report. The Breakfast Club.
Well, TMZ caught up to Tina Knowles, and she was leaving lunch with Kelly Rowland in Beverly Hills, and they asked her about Beyonce and Jay-Z. Here's how she responded.
Well, you know, haters gonna be haters, and there's nothing we can do about that.
So everything's okay?
Everything's perfect.
Okay, so they're good. Everyone's happy.
Yep.
There you go. There you have everything.
Mama knows.
Perfect.
That's right.
Mama knows.
Mm-hmm.
She never does that. She probably must be so fed up with everybody talking about it. All right, Jennifer Lopez and her ex-boyfriend, Casper Smart, were together, even though they've split up, as we all know. They wanted to end it for quite a while. The only reason that he stayed and she stayed with him was because of the kids. Apparently her twins loved him so much and they were crying for him and they missed him so much, so that's why they actually got back together. They were begging to see him. And she's been out and about doing whatever, dating, and he has these rumors about dating transgender, so we'll see what happens. You know, that's why they broke up.
Yeah.
All right, Pharrell Williams. He is being sued by, I guess, a former friend of his. Now, Mr. Happy, well, they call him Mr. Happy. He's being sued by the producer of his YouTube show, Artist Talk. He had interviews with Spike Lee, Usher, Tony Hawk. 12 episodes of season 1 were huge. They got more than 1.7 million views. But he actually had to join The Voice, and when that came along, he was no longer able to do this YouTube show. So he told the person he couldn't do it anymore, and he said, holding me to a contract that prohibits The Voice exclusivity requirement, it's The Voice. In other words, I'm doing The Voice. I can't do this YouTube show anymore. Sorry. So now the producer is suing, saying that he invested $1 million in the project and he wants Pharrell to pay. Now, Pharrell's rep said this is complete nonsense. It's unfortunate when you try to help a friend and they wind up trying to take advantage.
That's crazy.
Come up off that bread, Pharrell. Pull some money out that hat.
I mean, he's on The Voice now. What's he supposed to do? You know? And last but not least, Columbus Short is in trouble. Now, he did not show up to court again yesterday. This guy is crazy. He's been hiding in the Caribbean. He's been in Barbados and chilling. He's been a fugitive, basically. His arrest warrant has been upped from $40,000 to guess how much?
$100,000.
$500,000. So that's how much he's going to have to put up in order to get set free.
Well, I wouldn't come to court either if I wasn't on Scandal no more and I didn't have Olivia Pope to come to court with.
He's just partying in Barbados.
Yeah, he's just chilling.
All right, and that is your rumor report. I'm Angela Yee.
All right, thank you, Miss Yee. Now, Charlamagne.
Listen, 4 after the hour, let's talk vaginas, hair pies, snatch. When seeing a happy spot goes wrong. We'll talk
I never heard of a vagina called a hair pie.
A hair pie sounds kind of weird.
Did you make that up?
No, I didn't. Your hair pie must not look too appealing then.
It doesn't look like a hair pie.
The hair pie. Okay, all right, we'll get into it when we come back. Keep it locked. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning.
I was born a donkey. It's the donkey of the day.
For the donkey of the day.
That's pretty funny.
Charlamagne the devil?
The Breakfast Club.
Yeah, donkey of the day for Thursday, August 21st goes to Jessie Nitzwitz. That's how you say her name?
What is her name?
Nitzwitz?
We don't know.
Okay.
Nitzwitz?
We don't know. You should know this.
We'll just call her Jessie Ann. She's a 28-year-old thought pocket who appears on a VH1 show called Dating Naked. Now, I tell you all the time, I'm not the highest grade of weed in the dispensary, but the title of this show sounds pretty self-explanatory to me. I could only assume that it's people on this show dating naked.
Right.
Which to me is an oxymoron because I usually date you to get you naked. If you're already naked, we shouldn't be dating. We should be fornicating. The show should be called Fornicating Naked. Or the other F word that I can't say on the radio.
Don't try it.
Effing naked is what the show should be called, okay? But back to the matter at hand. Jessie and Nitswitch, whatever her name is. She's suing VH1, Viacom, and 2 production companies, Firelight Entertainment and Lighthearted Entertainment, because they accidentally aired an uncensored crotch shot during an episode of the show. Yes, the vajayjay was vulnerable. Cooch Cam got it all. I can see your lady garden. Apparently, Jessie was repeatedly promised by the producers that her private parts would be blurred out. First of all, Jessie, once you sign up for a reality show called Dating Naked, and you agree that you will be filmed on camera naked, there's absolutely nothing private about your parts from that point on. That poom poom public, boo, okay? That cooter is not in protective custody. It's in population now. That little tuna taco is not on the secret menu. It's right there on the buffet for everyone to see. Now, according to Jessie's lawyer, Matthew Blitt, Jessie stripped naked. She had wet beach sand covering parts of her body. She did a wrestling move on her date. Producers souped her up. And when it aired, they didn't allegedly blur out Jessie's fur burger. So now Jessie is suing for $10 million. Jessie told the NY Post she felt lied to, manipulated, and used. She said she became the butt of jokes on YouTube, Twitter, and Tumblr. Jessie, let me tell you something. If your vagina, your love tunnel, your honeypot is flashed on TV and people laugh at you, something's wrong with your vagina, okay? You might want to go to the pharmacy and get a little vaginal rejuvenation cream. Those beef curtains might be a little worn, okay? We don't laugh at vaginas. I've never laughed at a vagina in my life. If your beaver is making people laugh, it's probably not us, it's you. Now, Jessie said she started getting text messages from her family. She said her grandma saw it. Her parents saw it. I don't see the problem. Number one, the show is called Dating Naked. If my child or grandchild tells me she's on a show called Dating Naked, guess what? I expect to see her on TV naked. Should be no surprises there. Plus, your grandma and parents are all people who've seen your vagina before. They used to bathe you, change your diaper. They were the first to see you naked long before you were dating naked on VH1. Not to mention, Jessie, she added that the show cost her a budding relationship with a man she had been seeing for a month. Jessie says, he never called me again after the show aired. I would have hoped we could have had a long-term relationship. He was employed, Jewish, in his 30s. That's pretty much ideal. Now, I like the fact she doesn't have a long checklist for what her ideal man is. But Jessie, you do realize no decent man is going to date a chick who participates on a reality show called Dating Naked. I can't bring you home to mom. Not if you're on TV showing off that little panty hamster, okay? Blurred or unblurred. This is what you need to do, Jessie. Take personal responsibility for your actions. You signed up for Dating Naked. You stripped down to your bare essentials. If that little hair pie of yours gets seen every now and then, that's your fault. If boyfriends are leaving you because you decided to be on this show, that's your fault. Nobody put a gun to your head and told you to flash that vertical smile to the world. Give Jessie Nitswitch, Jessie and the biggest ER.
Wow. Maybe her vagina was just ugly when you saw it, and you never talked to her again.
That's what I'm trying to tell her. That's
little
what
hairless
I'm trying to tell her.
I just learned so many different ways to say the word vagina.
Oh, I got a million of them.
Vagina.
When I heard hair burger.
Hair pie.
What was the
fur burger?
Fur burger. There was a hamster one. There was a hamster something.
Yeah, panty hamster.
Panty hamster.
Yeah. Vertical smile.
Vertical smile. But anyone else? I forgot.
I got a million of them.
Oh, tuna taco.
Tuna taco.
Roast beef.
Roast beef.
No, when it looks like roast beef, that's when you got a problem. That's when people are laughing at you on YouTube, Twitter, and Tumblr. When you
It's roast beef curtains, they call it.
No, it should not look like roast beef curtains. Okay, when it starts to look like
you don't like roast beef.
No, when it starts to look like roast beef curtains, it's time to take those curtains down and get some new ones.
Okay. All right. Thank you for that donkey today, Charlagmane.
You're welcome.
When we come back, it's time for Ask Ye. If you need advice, relationship advice, or any type of advice,
I'm
call
here
Ye.
for you.
She'll fix your life. Call her right now, 800-585-1051. She'll put you live on air and fix your problems. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning.
That was Lil Wayne featuring Drake, Believe Me, and we are getting ready for Ask Ye. So call us up right now, 800-585-1051, and I gotcha.
That was Kanye West, All Falls Down. Morning, everybody. It's DJ Envy, Angela Yee, Charlagmane Tha God. We are the Breakfast Club. It's time for Ask Ye.
Hello.
What's your name?
Hello. Amanda.
Amanda, good morning. What's your question for Ye?
Good morning. Well, I've been dating my boyfriend for about 2 years, and I'm currently about 7 months pregnant.
Mm-hmm.
And I've asked him that I want to be engaged and I want to be married, and I don't think he's interested.
So you don't think that your boyfriend wants more than to be your boyfriend? He doesn't want to get married in the future? He's not that into you?
Yeah.
How long have you known that?
Well, he's always said he wanted to get married, but now that I'm pushing the issue, like, he's just not doing anything about it.
Maybe you're being a little bit too pushy right now. Sometimes people don't want to be pressured about something.
Yeah.
What does he say when you say, let's get married now, let's do it now? What does he say?
He just isn't putting too much pressure on him, and he'll eventually do it someday.
Okay. Well, I think what you need to do is, I mean, you are 7 months pregnant right now. Your hormones are probably all out of control, right?
Yeah.
So maybe what you need to do is just give him some time, but give yourself a limit on how long you think is reasonable to wait. And if he's not ready at that time, then you have to tell yourself, okay, maybe I need to figure something else out. If that limit is a year, and you say, okay, if in a year we're not engaged, then I don't know where this is headed. But, you know, I wouldn't pressure him, but just give him some time so at least he knows that you're not willing to just wait around forever, but you're also not going to say, okay, this has to happen today.
Right. Okay, thank you.
Okay, no problem. Good luck and congrats on the baby.
Thank you.
Good morning. It's Asky. Who's this?
Tammy.
Tammy, what's your question?
Tammy, I have a question. This is the deal. I've been dating this guy. He has 3 children.
Mm-hmm.
But I didn't find out about the last child until like a month ago, and I've been dating him for 7 months.
Okay, so how old is his last child?
7.
Okay. So he kept that from you. Go ahead.
Yeah, and I think he kept it from me because I think he's supposed to get with this baby's mom because she ended up calling me about him, and I'm like, you know, I don't know. What did he tell you? You know, she's like, I'm just confused. I'm not sure what. So I told her. She told me that was her dude. They were still together. And I said, if that's your man, then you need to trust him leaving your man. She was asking me a bunch of questions, and I was like, well, if that's your man, you need to trust him leaving your man. But when I talked to him, I'm like, hey, what's up with her calling me? You know, are y'all still together? He said, no, I don't know why she called you. He called and he checked her. But I'm just confused. I'm not sure if I should stay or if I should go because stuff like this, I don't got.
I don't know if I would ever trust a man who didn't tell me about his child.
Yeah, and I thought about that too. Like, gosh, you know, why you ain't tell me about her? You know, this extra.
And what was his reason for that?
He just said that he thought that he didn't want me to judge him for having a bunch of kids.
Okay, well, guess what? You can't lie on your child. It is what it is. You are who you are. I don't know that you could trust somebody that would not reveal to you that he has a 7-year-old child. And then you hear the mother calling you. That's so disrespectful. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And you should never have to deal with something like that. It sounds like there's a lot of baggage in this relationship. It's still pretty early on. Why would you want to put yourself through that? Do you want baby mothers calling you and this man lying to you? You cannot lie on your kids. That's one rule, one fundamental rule.
You're right. And I thanks for your advice, and I love you guys. I listen to you guys every
Good
day.
luck with that. And you know he's still sleeping with her, right?
Yeah, I do. I think so. I believe so. He hasn't admitted, but I do believe he's speaking with her because whatever reason she called me. The other 2 ain't called me, but she's calling me, you know. And
come on, 3 baby mamas. Listen,
3.
Get out.
All right, I'm done. You're good. Thank you.
Good luck.
Bye.
All right, well, that's Asky. We give some tough love sometimes. So if you have any questions, any advice that you need, 800-585-1051. Let's do it. Ask Ye. That was our girl, Tinashe, 2 on. Now we know what 2 on means.
It means turn up, right?
Yeah, turn up.
That means you done did too much of everything. Too much coke, too much weed, too much Miley's.
Nah, I'm just 2 on right now. It's a good feeling. And we are doing Ask Ye. Good morning. Who's this?
Is this Angela?
Yes, it is.
This Freezy from Brooklyn.
All right, Freezy, what's your question?
What do you do about insecure girls?
Okay, and insecure, you have to be more specific. Why do you say that? Is this your girlfriend?
Yeah.
Okay, what is she insecure about, and why do you say that?
I have a lot of female friends.
Have you cheated on her?
No.
Are you being truthful? Does she think you cheat on her?
No, I'm being truthful.
And does she know your female friends? Do you bring her around them?
Not all of them.
Okay, well, that's a problem. If these women are supposedly your friends, then there's no reason why your girlfriend shouldn't know them and shouldn't be able to be around them and be comfortable. I also think that sometimes when you're in a relationship, you have to make sacrifices. Are your female friends worth more to you than your relationship?
I don't think so.
Okay, well, some of them might have to, you know, fall back. And I think if these women are truly your friends, they'll understand that, and they wouldn't want to damage your relationship with your girlfriend.
True.
I've had guy friends that they've been in relationships, and if I feel like, you know, there's certain things you don't do. I don't call after a certain time. I'm not going to be like, let's hang out all the time. And I don't want your girlfriend to ever feel uncomfortable. I want to meet her and make sure she knows that we are truly friends. We grew up together. We work together, whatever the case is. I don't want anyone feeling uncomfortable. So your friend should give the same respect to your girlfriend. That's your main chick.
What if she knows that I ain't doing nothing and it's like it's comfortable, but she still got that same thing?
I think that there are some girls that you've been friends with forever, that you truly, you know, value their friendship, because you also have to think about, what do you call a friend? Is it somebody that's an acquaintance? Is it somebody that you just hang out with? Do some of these girls perhaps like you?
Yeah.
Okay, well, that's the problem. You can't be around girls that like you when you have a girlfriend.
I like being around girlfriends.
Well, then maybe you don't need to have a girlfriend. Because it sounds like you're not fully committed and you're not willing to make sacrifices that you have to make to be in a relationship.
Probably.
All right, well, then that's what it is. That's the only fair thing to do. You got to let her go. If you feel like you don't want to sacrifice these friendships because you like being around girls, you're not ready to settle down. You can't have your cake and eat it too. You can't keep your girlfriend around and, you know, have the girlfriend privileges but still do you.
No, but you see, that's the thing though. I'm not doing that.
You are, though. You're doing something that bothers her because you just enjoy it. You're not making certain sacrifices for your relationship to be smooth.
Thank you.
And you're just saying that she's insecure, but you know these women like you.
Yeah, but they respect my position, though.
If they respected your position, they would back off.
All right.
I'm just saying, you know, your girlfriend's insecure. If you could do anything to make it better, you should do it.
All right.
Good luck.
FYI, you can have your cake and eat it too, especially when you got more cake. Just want to put that out there. Now, yeah, you got rumors coming up?
What are you talking about? But yes, we do have rumors coming up. We are going to talk about Chris Brown and Karrueche. They seem very happy together. Is he trying to make a baby? And speaking of babies, Mariah Carey and Nick Cannon. Man, it really looks like it's about to be over. And Sierra and Future will talk about their alleged custody battle that's about to go down.
You got German chocolate cake, but then you can have some carrot cake on the side, some cheesecake. I'm just saying. Red velvet cake.
Bread pudding.
Yes. Iggy Azalea. Fancy. She's performing at the iHeartRadio Music Festival. It's the Breakfast Club.
That's Iggy Azalea with Fancy. Now don't forget, iHeartRadio Music Festival, MGM Grand, September 19th and the 20th. Iggy Azalea will be performing. It's sold out. The only way in is to win your tickets. She's going to be alongside Usher, Nicki Minaj, Ariana Grande, and just added 50 Cent.
50 Cent.
50 Cent. Well, I can't wait for that trip. I love going to Vegas for the iHeartRadio Music Festival. There's so much things to do. So many things to do.
We live for that.
That is an unofficial holiday.
Mm-hmm.
For me, the holiday season starts when the iHeartRadio Music Festival comes, and then it's Halloween, and then it's Thanksgiving, then Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
In that order.
Okay.
Then New Year's.
Now, Yeezy.
Yes.
We got rumors coming up. What are we talking about?
Yes, we're talking about all these relationship dramas. Mariah Carey, Nick Cannon, Chris Brown and Karrueche, and Sierra and Future.
Okay. All that when we come back. Keep it locked. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning. Morning, everybody. It's DJ MV, Angela Yee, Charlagmane Tha God. We are the Breakfast Club. Let's get into the rumors. T.I., well, he has a new national anthem.
Listen up. It's just in. All the guys. The Rumor Report. Guys with Angela Yee. It's the Rumor Report. The Breakfast Club.
Yes, so T.I. has shared a new national anthem about being black, being a black man in America. And it's called New National Anthem. Here it is.
Homicide here, around here, put him on trial, let him have a license and then do it with a smile. Honey only 19, he ain't even had a child, and the child told him mama he'll be gone for a while. And she cried, still did you put him inside, now she all on her own cause her other son died. Listen to the politician as he lied, and he lied, he a snake in the suit trying to hide in the sky.
Home of the brave and free.
Well damn, officer, what I do?
Free just to murder me.
Now hold on man, don't shoot, I live over there.
Land of the beautiful.
I like it. It's dope song.
Well, you know, music is an art form. Art is a reflection of life. That's what artists are supposed to do. They're supposed to make songs that reflect life in times like this.
Right.
Why not?
Dope song.
Put it out. All right. And Chris Brown yesterday made Karrueche his woman crush Wednesday again. And he wrote to her, damn near 5 years and this woman's still putting up with my ish. Need to have this baby and stop playing. LOL, my woman crush Wednesday.
They want to have a little cataract? Oh, that's so cute.
Oh, stop it. Now, Karrueche had posted, lovers, friends, we love, we laugh, we fight. It's complicated, and I can't explain it, but it's not for you to understand, but us, my man crush Monday.
I have no problem with their situation. I tell people all the time, Kawasaki is an all-purpose chick. She's the main chick, the side chick, the rebound chick, whatever chick you need her to be, she's there. She's like the potato girlfriend.
Her name is Karrueche, sir.
You can mash her, fry her, grill her, saute her, bake her.
She's probably a very nice young lady, though.
I'm sure she is.
All right.
But say her name right, at least.
I don't know what her name is. Shout out to Cowabunga. Salute to you.
Now, Mariah Carey and Nick Cannon are separated. They separated back in May. They've been living apart, and they said divorce lawyers have already negotiated a property settlement and custody agreement. So it's pretty much a done deal. Now, it all went downhill when Nick Cannon did this interview.
Mariah Carey, Christina Milian, Nicole Scherzinger, people already know, Salida Ebanks, what's another one that's just easy that everybody already knows? Oh, Kim Kardashian! represent a lot of people since me.
Yeah, so that was him listing 5 celebrities that he slept with.
I think it was going downhill before that interview.
But they said that was really what started it. And there was no returning from that. But Nick has made $75 million since 2011 for his family. They do have the twins together. And on his behalf, he feels like she makes him do chores all the time. Because he thinks she do.
Listen, salute to Nick Cannon. I don't know anybody else from our generation who can say they had sex with Mariah Carey and shot her club up, okay? And he got her on Wildin' Out. That's big.
That's huge.
That's all you care about, got her on Wildin'
Hey,
Out?
man, Nick won to me.
All right, and Sierra and Future, they are said to be getting ready to go to court to fight over custody of their 3-month-old son, Future Zahir Wilburn. Now, she wants to keep him from spending time with the son because she finds him to be a bad influence. She also is just upset. He cheated while she was pregnant, and he was on tour and everything, and they said she will fight him for custody, but Future actually won't let that just happen, so we'll see what happens with that.
So they're not engaged? Weren't they engaged?
They're not engaged anymore. They are no longer together. He allegedly cheated.
Damn, Sierra, wasn't no Future in Future. Come on, give me my rim shot.
No, I wasn't too good. Don't give it to him. There wasn't no funny.
We'll give you a rim shot.
Give me my rim shot. Come on, let me say it again. Oh. Damn, Sierra, wasn't no Future in Future.
And that is your rumor report. I'm Angela Yee.
That wasn't a funny. It wasn't.
That's the whole point.
It wasn't a funny.
Okay.
Usually you do a funny. It wasn't a funny.
Oh.
Yeah,
Give me the delivery. Hold on.
Do it again. Let me see.
Damn, Sierra, wasn't no Future in Future.
No, that was funny. That boy good. That boy good. That was funny.
I'm here all week.
All right. When we come back, we got the People's Choice Mix. You want to hear something? 800-585-1051. Be a bunch of asses. This is the Breakfast Club. Good morning.
Maybe her vagina was just ugly. And he never talked to her again.
That's
Maybe.
what I'm trying to tell her. That's
Little
what
hairless
I'm trying to
chihuahua.
tell her.
I just learned so many different ways to say the word vagina.
Oh, I got a million of them.
Vagina.
Well, now I heard hair burger.
Hair pie.
What was the
Fur burger?
Fur burger. There was
Hair
it was
burger.
a hamster one. There was a hamster something.
Yeah, panty hamster. Panty hamster.
Panty hamster.
Yeah. Vertical smile.
Vertical smile. Oh, tuna taco.
Tuna taco.
Roast beef.
Roast beef.
No, when it looks like roast beef, that's when you got a problem. That's when people are laughing at you on YouTube, Twitter, and Tumblr. Is when you.
It's roast beef curtains, they call it.
No, it should not look like roast beef curtains. Okay, when it starts to look like.
You don't like roast beef?
No, when it starts to look like roast beef curtains, it's time to take those curtains down and get some new ones.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Thank you for Donkey today, Charlagmane. When we come back, we got the positive notes, so don't go anywhere. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning. That was Loyal with Chris Brown. Morning, everybody. It's DJ NV Angela Yee, Charlagmane Tha God. We are the Breakfast Club.
Speaking of Loyal by Chris Brown, do you think that Karrueche is too loyal? I mean, he said... I'm just asking a question.
Cowabunga.
Now, her name is Karrueche.
Cowabunga is doing a great thing for the community, okay?
Community?
Yes, because she's an all-purpose chick. You girls can learn from Cowabunga. When you need to be the rebound, be the rebound. When you need to be the main, be the main. When you need to be the side, be the side. I told y'all she's like the potato of girlfriends. You can mash her. You can fry her. You can bake her. You can saute her.
Would you marry her?
Yeah.
Okay.
She can be that too. You know why? Because she's going to allow you to have your cake and eat it too. She just knows that she's the German chocolate cake, but she ain't going to be mad when you got your carrot cake and your red velvet cake and your cheesecake on the side.
I'm hungry too.
Always remember you can have your cake and eat it too as long as you got more cake. Hey man, come on now. Come on, give it up for your boy.
That boy good.
Did you just snap like we're in a poetry
that boy
jam?
Good. All right. Positive note when we come back. I thought that was a positive note, but when we come back, keep it locked. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning. That was 0 to 100. The boy Drake. Morning, everybody. It's DJ NV Angela Yee, Charlagmane Tha God. We are the Breakfast Club. We got the positive note when we come back. Don't go anywhere. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning. That was Jeremiah. Don't tell him. Morning, everybody. It's DJ NV Angela Yee, Charlagmane Tha God. We are the Breakfast Club.
Yeah, man. A salute to Delaware. We on our way out there. Kiss 1017 in Wilmington. They got their Kiss Jam tonight.
Kiss Jam.
So we are hosting that. So we'll see y'all out there. And I want y'all to know right now.
What's that?
On the way to Delaware for that 3-hour ride.
No, we not.
All we listening to back and forth is Young Jeezy, Holy Ghost, and Taylor Swift, Shake It Off.
What?
That's it.
You can't
You're not in charge of the music.
That's all we listen to.
We'll listen to Jeezy, dog.
Back and forth.
I like the Taylor Swift song too. I'm not gonna lie.
There we go.
Not the whole way.
But
yes,
not the whole way.
To 3 hours, because I'm one of those guys that'll play the song over and over. Young Jeezy, Holy Ghost.
No.
Taylor Swift, Shake It Off. Back to back.
You should drive your own car.
Back to back.
Well, I'm going to listen to Jay-Z and what's Vanessa Carlton? I love you. I miss you. I'm listening to that too.
Okay.
All right, big man, leave us on a positive note.
Listen, the secret of change is to focus all of your energy not on fighting the old, but on building the new.
Breakfast Club.